are back. Okay, so I just wanted to separate the videos so that way we had the Ferengi namey video separate from this one. And this one, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you into the William Shatner panel. So you can see the very, very beginning of the William Shatner panel. I'm not going to do the whole panel on live stream, but I am going to bring you into the theater and we're going to sit down and get ready and you can see what everything looks like and what I'm doing and all that. And then we will see the very, very beginning of the panel. And I hope you guys enjoy. And then, yeah, that wasn't the surprise, by the way. So the surprise I was talking about in the last one, the last live stream, that will be in an hour from now. That's after the William Shatner panel is when we're going to be doing that. About that. I'm looking forward to getting that live stream and everything. That's going to be really enjoyable. So make sure you guys check out the live stream that's happening in about 1 hour from now. So here we go. We are going into theater.
Because Brian Fuller had come on Case 9 and he was the showrunner. And he goes, yeah, we want to start the show, we want to have a new look. I love this old Ralph Lauren Ken Adams drawing from the 70s. And I remember reading Starlight, I go, what a cool starting point. And it was kind of cool to visit because I've always been a fan of Ralph Lauren and Ken Adams. And so to have that drop on the desk, because this is going to be our overall look for what we went to Discovery. So we went through, gosh, hundreds and hundreds of drawings of trying to funnel that down, and working with my new designer on it. We brought in this picture of the XB-70 Valkyrie. If anyone knows what that jet is, it's a 70s bomber, and it has almost the same as the Discovery does. I thought doing it because the lenses and the circles are just too far down to miss. So we kind of based that on the Discovery and the Shinju, the two ships. Shinju, we did the same thing with millions of drawings of that. What would reject with the Shinju would be complete ships. We represent the fleet being this big giant. I think it was like 67 drawings of different ships.
So this isn't the William Shatner one. The William Shatner one is after this one. So we're just here a little early. So this is the one before William Shatner. So we're going to see the next one.
And because the bridge is on the bottom of the saucer, we had to develop a whole way to make the ship work. And I had a couple friends that worked at kind of a trend that everything is in this blended lines. So that's what I was coming up with when we were doing the Shinju, to have this kind of blended type of body where the hull and the saucer kind of meet and match. And in doing so, we had to do the deflector on the front, and it posed an issue with where the title of the ship would go, the name and the number. And it just didn't look right, so we came up with this idea with it on the side. And all the ships kind of carry around the architecture through them to tie. So we always try to tie everything in with a little bit of passing on the future work going to. So no matter what show we're on, there's always a little bit of tie-in between what you've seen before and what you haven't seen yet in the later shows. And so great big group effort. And so really good stuff. Kind of my job is just to get an idea out there. And there's like a whole team of people that take it from where I leave off. And a lot of names that I don't even know, basically from home now. But enormous amount of people put a lot of hard work into these things. And like I said, I just kind of get the basic ideas and we run from there. And just a wonderful show to be a part of, especially with all the new kind of looks and designs that we get to come up with.
And then one of the biggest, I'm going to guess one of the bigger challenges for your career came in the first season of Discovery when you found out that, like, okay, the Enterprise is going to show up in the very last shot of the season, and you were tapped to design what that would look like. What was that like? Was that a little intimidating for you? Like, okay, here we go. We want a little
3 times on Star Trek, and every time it's extremely scary when the word Enterprise comes up, when it's attached to Star drawing. And it started with the Enterprise B, and then the Enterprise E. This one was the scariest because we wanted to pay tribute to the Matt Jeffries design, but we had to make it contemporary to the Discovery look. And so it was very fun to tie it away. What John has up now is actually an early design for the NX-01 for the TV show Enterprise. And it had a lot of elements that I really liked. And when we started doing this new Enterprise, I carried a few of those details over. And
there is a definite lineage between the two. This is for the new show, and the prior one is what you had done for Enterprise. Right. We're initially asking about with ideas for that. Both of these are in the book.
Yeah, exactly. And so the Enterprise one, we stuck to the lines that Jeffries had done, but we kind of sleeked it out a little bit, narrowed things down, and did this stuff. We kind of thought of it as a stepping stone.
You have to worry about that.
And what you see in the original series, so we thought all you have to do is remove things from this version, and you'd have the TOS version. And so you have the nacelles there, and the struts are a little bit thicker, and we thought that second piece could be removed, and that would give you the original series struts. All that kind of stuff that could just literally just kind of work into what the original series would be, yet keeping with Discovery style. With Discovery, as you notice, whenever there's a lighting piece that needs to live on the exterior of the hull, we put bays of lights, and that was kind of a trying what Discovery is, yet let it be kind of an earlier aesthetic style, like I said. The original series, just always trying to get my thinking about that kind of stuff. The Enterprise was very fun. Using Mr. Jeffries' design as the guide was just what the tree was asked. And then like Brad Scott Schneider, who was doing the CV models, we went back and forth constantly. He knew the model and I do sketches on top. So it was a great team effort on that, for sure.
And we are starting to run short on time here with the room filling up for William Shatner, and far be it from us to take the stage from Captain Kirk. But I would like to let people know that at 4 p.m. today at the Away Mission booth in the vendors room, you will be there signing prints of your artwork in the development of the USS Shenzhou. So please come at 4 o'clock if you'd like to meet John and you can sign one of these prints. It's absolutely free of charge, so please come by. And his book is coming out this fall. It is available for pre-order now, so please look for that this fall. I do have one additional announcement beyond the signing to remind you of. Executive producer Alex Kurtzman will be on the stage here today at 1:30 p.m. to talk about Star Trek Discovery and the expansion of the Star Trek universe. There's some very exciting things in the works. You definitely don't want to miss what he has to say. That is coming up today at 1:30 right here. As my Klingon friends would say, this will be a day that this is a day we will sing songs of. It is a good day to die and live long and prosper. I'm immensely excited about what is to come with Star Trek. I'm immensely excited about the work that you're doing on Discovery now for season 2 and beyond. And I can't thank you enough for what you've contributed to Star Trek. John Eaves, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much.
Okay. You guys excited? I warned you earlier, do not leave at the end of Bill's segment because we have something fantastic happening, all right? That's all I can say. Now, I think it's only fitting for a gentleman of Mr. Shatner's esteem that we welcome him with a song that he has made notoriously famous.
Hello, Star Trek Las Vegas. How are you doing?
loving husband, a father, and a grandfather. He has been the face of Star Trek for the last 52 years. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for William Shatner!
Wow. It's always such a... That was Rocket Man. I don't recognize it anymore. Hello, everybody. What a pleasure it is to be here. I am so glad to see you all. So, there's a couple of special things first. I want to talk to you about what's happening, what you want to know. Are we set up for questions or that kind of... But, before I do that, there's a guy I know, started off casually, gotten to know him better. Really, he's a cool guy. Except when it has to do with Star Trek. Jonathan Scott of the Doobie Brothers, what is it? The Property Brothers is here. Jonathan, would you come out, please? I mean, I said I had an outfit for you. It was a track outfit. It was so to show your muscles and all. No, Jonathan, that's a dress.
They said when I went to the booths are fantastic, by the way. We got through there. They said it was one size fits all. There's bulges where there shouldn't be bulges.
No, they lied to you, Jonathan. And what is that you've got on your head?
Well, I wanted to cover. I had a driver's cap on. If any of you, apparently there's a lot of Star Trek / Property Brothers fans here because we're taking a lot of photos. I didn't do my hair this morning because he didn't tell me he was going to drag me out here, so I needed to cover it with something authentic. So, fuck yours.
Jonathan Scott, everybody. And there is another special group of people. So, in order to raise money for charity, I'm sort of doing anything I can all the time. And one of the ways to do it is to auction off like the celebrity. So, a company called Omaze, O-M-A-Z-E, I auctioned off me for the day. And Megan and Mary Zaster. Megan and Mary Zaster. Come on out, Mary and Megan. They won the competition to spend the day with me. Come on out, sweetheart. Sit down here. Now this is what actors see from the stage. A sea of people looking like, who is that? And will they amuse me and amaze me? Who are you?
I'm Mary Caesar.
And you are?
I'm the mother of the winner.
Of the winner. And you are?
Megan Caesar, the winner.
Megan, your mom said you were a little bit shy, but you're not shy at all right now.
Inside I am.
Yes, you are. And I can understand it because, like, what are you going to say, what are you going to do? But I said that you would spend the day with me, and we've had breakfast, and you've come around a bit, and now you're going to sit on stage and be with me while I conduct the family. And because of that, because they won, and because we raised a large sum of money for the Hollywood Charity Art Show, which gives its money to children and veterans in need. There's another Omaze production or occasion in which the winner will go to England, and be at the
So what I'm going to tell you now, you're going to have to sort of remember, and that is how to connect to see if you would like to be in the contest and how you do it. You go to Omaze, omaze.com/Shatner and enter for your chance to win. That's really all you need to do. Go there and you will spend a day with me in England, and they will pay your way and your expenses and a VIP guest at one of the big Star Trek conventions in England. And the money that everybody gives to enter into this competition goes to charity. That's it. Thank you, everybody. So, what's happening? Let me just talk to you a moment while you get accustomed to me and I get accustomed to you. Let me tell you about an album that I've got out that I'm really proud of, and I'm proud of it because I was not comfortable with the step I took forward. A guy by the name of Brian Curl of Heartland Records called me one day and he said, "Would you like to make a country music album?" He must have heard Rocket Man or something. So I said yes, but I didn't know, as you all know, I can't sing, which is a bit of a problem making an album, a musical album. I feel for poetry and the lyric, and the question is, how do you fuse the lyric with the melody line? And especially in country music, where the lyric is so obvious and the music line is obvious, you can't hide. You got to be there. And so I did the best I could. The songs were sent to me. There used to be in Times Square a building called the Brill Building, where composers would have offices, and on a warm summer's day with the windows open in the Brill Building, you could hear the music that they were playing. In each office, there would be a composer trying to sell a song to a vaudeville comedian, Al Jolson, Eddie Cantor, and ultimately Frank Sinatra. Great entertainers would go to the Brill Building to see what material they had that they could use as a song. And many of the great songs that we know and love came from those composers in the Brill Building. Well, the Brill Building's long since gone, but what exists now is a group of highly talented musicians in Nashville writing country music songs. So when I said to Brian Curl, "What will I sing?" he began to send me songs, out of which I chose 12. And those 12 songs were demonstrated by the composers usually, and they, the composers, are really talented. They are performers in their own right, just magic hasn't hit them. They did not get the spotlight or the finger of fame for one reason or another, but their talent, both as composers and as musicians, as singers, is unquestioned. And I put all those songs that I chose on my phone, and I was busy for a month, but all the time I was listening to the songs, and I was listening to the way those talented demonstrators were illustrating their songs. It came time to go to Nashville with Jeff Cook of Alabama down our tracks, and now the album is coming out in the next week or so. It is, for the first time, over at Shatner, whatever that is, sales thing. Paul Camuso has got, I think, several. I saw one this morning for the first time. They're just out. They won't be out in general use for another week or two, but it's there. Unique. First come, first serve. That has to do with this musical journey that I went on. I also was asked to do a book about whatever, and I thought I'm old enough to be looking at the end of my life and thinking, what happens next? And I thought I'd write about it.